Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah, and welcome back to my Animal Crossing New Horizons long play over here on More sezrawrr, where we are on the road to a 3-star island, and today should be a pretty exciting day. We're gonna have something that you don't know about, actually. I should actually catch you up on what you missed between last episode and this episode, because actually a fair bit happened. So with that being said, just before we get into it, please excuse my voice. I'm sick. I mentioned it in last episode that I was feeling sick. Yeah, I'm currently on the tail end of being sick. I'm feeling a lot better than I was earlier this week, but I still sound a little gross sometimes. Sorry about that. I can't help it. I'm still here for some Animal Crossing fun times though. So with that being said, let's get into a flashback for you of all the things you missed between last episode and this episode. So of course I needed to check the turnip prices for Wednesday morning. That's what we're coming into right now with Miss Isabelle, who says, "Good morning, everyone." Right now in Sezurbia, it's 9:28 a.m. on Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. Oh, I just heard that CJ is visiting Sezurbia today. I was so excited when I read that. You guys have no idea. I've been talking about CJ for ages. It sounds like he's just here to relax, but I know he's always interested in buying fish if you have any to sell, because just like Flick, who we've had before, CJ buys fish from us. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. And when I say that CJ is like Flick, I mean that Flick buys bugs at a higher price, CJ buys fish at a higher price. So I knew that I was going to be playing for a little bit longer than just checking the turnip prices, but we did check the turnip prices to start off with, because that was the most important thing, because I still haven't sold the turnips yet at this point. So sezrawrr, welcome, welcome. What did you need today? And I said turnip prices. The current price for turnips is 108 bells per turnip. This was on Wednesday morning and it was a profit, but it's still not a very good profit. So I decided to check what the prices were on Sezurbia to see if I could do any better over there. So I said turnip prices, and the current price for turnips is 121 bells per turnip. So doing a little bit better on Sezurbia, but still I really wanted to see if we could get a higher profit for this week selling the turnips. So I decided to not sell for that price on the Wednesday morning. So then looking at some of the Nook Miles goals, we had to make a hot item of the day, and one of the hot items on this Wednesday morning was a simple DIY workbench, which is our tree stump workbench that we've been using. So I decided that instead of making a new one, that I was going to upgrade ours to the mini DIY workbench that I got the recipe for a few episodes ago, and then I would just sell the simple DIY workbench that we've been using. So look at our beautiful workbench. It's so good. So then selling the simple DIY workbench, I'll give twice the usual amount, so 2,700 bells. Is that okay? And I said sell, sell, sell. So that was good for that. So then I decided to load up all of the space that I had in my pockets with fish that I was going to sell to CJ, and we are going to go and introduce ourselves to CJ. But the thing with CJ is, he's not like Flick where he'll just immediately buy all of your fish off you. He's a fishing influencer and he needs footage for his live stream, so he sets a challenge for you to complete before he'll buy fish from you. So we're gonna introduce ourselves to CJ right now. He'll tell us more about it. He says, "What up, fishionista? CJ here, coming at you live from right in front of you, Nyuk." He's so cute. I'm touring the islands looking for fresh faces and fresher fish to show off on my live stream. Fishing is reeling in all kinds of streaming numbers right now. Heard of esports? Well, this is sea sports. Anyway, if I need new fish if I want to keep my followers following, that's where you come in. If you got fish to sell, then I want to buy. Simple as that. I'll even pay premium. Nyuk. So you cash out, I get new selfies for my blog, and my viewers get to hear me talk fish. Everyone wins. They sure do, CJ. So, how about a challenge, sea sports style? Right now, win and I'll make it ring and talk you up on my stream. Plus, my partner's into making slick collectibles if you want one. He's so talented, Nyuk Nyuk, and by partner, he means Flick. We love Flick. And I said, sea sports challenges? I want to see those fishing skills, and I just know my viewers do too. Here's how it'll go. I'll tell you what fish to catch and you get fishing. But the hook is that it switches up each time. I gotta keep him guessing. Plus, I can't afford another cheating scandal. I can't imagine you having a cheating scandal, CJ. Alright, that's the dealio. Are you ready for some sea sport action? Cause it's challenge time. What challenge have you got for me today, CJ? I'm gonna take it easy today. Just catch 5 fish in a row. Any kind is good, Nyuk Nyuk. If you wow my viewers, I'll wow you with some serious bells. I'll buy those fish off you like that. I just know that he would have clicked his fingers if he could click his fingers. You got it, chum. Time to dive in and school this challenge. Yuck. Today is freestyle day, so show us what you got. Just catch whatever's out there, but do it 5 times in a row. Oh, and if any fish slip off your hook, that'll break your streak. For real. Now go catch 5 fish in a row. Yuck. So that's the challenge, and sometimes he'll give you like specific challenges where he wants you to catch really big fish or really small fish. But today it was just whatever I could catch, but I needed to clear some space in my pockets first, so here's me emptying 5 things out of my pockets. So the first fish I caught was a bluegill. Do you think it calls me pink lung? And then it says, your streak counter starts now, just gotta get 5 in a row. The second fish I caught was a crucian carp. My skills are sharp. That's 2, keep it up and get 5 in a row. The third fish I caught was a little itty bitty tadpole. I caught a tadpole, it's just a tad small. That's 3, keep it up and get 5 in a row. The fourth fish that I caught was another crucian carp. My skills were again sharp. That's 4, keep it up and get 5 in a row. And the last fish that I caught was a loach. It was looking at me with reproach and nice, 5 in a row, which means you just completed the challenge. Go tell CJ. So I did exactly that and I celebrated my win. CJ said, what up, fishionista? Picked a name for your anglosona yet? Yuck. No way, you already caught 5 fish in a row? Now that's gonna make the chat explode. So much for my sea sports challenge. Way to fish. Photo up. Way to wreck that sea sports challenge. What a haul. Hey, want to sell any of those fish? Because I want to buy. I've got bells for nautical miles, so chime on in. And I said, yes, please, because not only did I have those 5 fish, I had all the other fish as well. So yeah, fly fisher, show me what you want to sell. And I selected every single fish that we had in our pockets and was really excited to see how much we would sell them for. So after selecting all of our fish, CJ said, oh, you got a whole school for me. Altogether, that'll be 14,310 bells. Deal? And I said, sold. Simple as that. Give me my money. Thank you, CJ. Love doing business with you. Splash! Make my viewers happy and I'll make you happy. Let's make it ring. Yuck, absolutely. So then I had to go and get the 5 other fish that I had cleared from my pockets before to sell him. So once I put them back in my pocket. Oh, you got a whole school for me? Altogether, that'll be 1,800 bells. Deal? And I said sold. Once again, fantastic. Nearly at 100,000 bells in our pockets at the moment. So good. I love to see that. Thank you so much, CJ. Splash, make my viewers happy and I'll make you happy. Let's make it ring. Yuck. And that is all that we did for CJ this day. And that, my friends, is CJ. So every fish that I catch from now on that I don't have to donate, I'm going to be keeping in our storage at home for when CJ comes to visit so we can make extra bells from him. So good. But then, as I was walking around the island catching some bugs for Nook Miles goals, I noticed that, this plot on the beach has not sold yet. So, potentially going villager hunting today. We'll have to wait and see, my friends. I then found the money spot and got the money tree all sorted. Fantastic. You know how it goes. We've got to keep those money trees incoming so that we've got a steady stream of income for us. So then while I was also running around, Blue Bear came over to us and wanted to react. And so I did a joyful moment and then thought maybe she wanted to chat. And she did. She said, being able to rock a fab smile, major life skill, sezrawrr. Don't I know it? Check this out. Boom! Smiles. She's so cute. Come on, sezrawrr, smile with me. Happiness reactions are awesome. Let's go smile at people all day. Some folks find that unsettling. Not me. I learnt the happiness reaction. Time to put smiles on some faces. So cute. I love it. So another reaction that we got to learn, which is so good. So then that was it for Wednesday morning. So I checked back in on Wednesday afternoon to see what the turnip prices were. So sezrawrr, welcome, welcome. What do you need today? And I asked turnip prices. The current price for turnips is 95 bells per turnip. So we've actually gone down on the price this morning, but anyway, it's fine. Is there anything else I can do? No, because I decided definitely not going to sell for that price. But we did go back over to Sezurbia and check what the price was over there. So the current price for turnips is 141 bells per turnip. Now that is the biggest price that we have been offered so far, but it was still Wednesday. I would have liked to have just seen what was going to go on for Thursday, so I decided I was going to be a little bit greedy and just see what the prices were going to be on Thursday, and then I would sell if we had a good price on Thursday was my decision. So I said no to that offer today, and that was it for Wednesday. So with that being said, checking in on Thursday, now I actually missed the turnip prices for Thursday morning and I was a little bit upset about it. It's fine, life stuff happens, you know, and I just didn't have a chance to get on Animal Crossing that morning, so I was hoping that I hadn't missed the best prices for turnips. But with that being said, let's check in with Miss Isabelle for Thursday afternoon. Hello there everyone, she says. Right now in Sezurbia, it's 1:17 PM on Thursday, November 6th, 2025. Oh, by the way, if you want a rug or some new wallpaper to spruce up your place, Sahara's visiting, and I've just remembered I did not check in with Sahara and buy anything. My bad. She sells lots of unique designs you won't find anywhere else. I can't wait to find out what she bought today. I'm really sorry, Sahara, that I didn't buy anything from you, but I don't know, maybe she'll be on the island today, who knows. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. Thank you so much, Isabelle. So first things first, it was actually raining. I needed my umbrella. Our first rainy day on Sezurbia, and look at my cute little umbrella, matches my dress so beautifully. So with the rain comes a chance to actually catch 2 new creatures for us, 1 fish and 1 bug. I didn't go after the fish, the bug though. We'll talk about that in a couple minutes, but first things first, I did need to go and check what the turnip prices were for this Thursday afternoon. So the current price for turnips is 148 bells per turnip. That is the highest price that we've gotten. It is a significant increase on what the price was yesterday afternoon in Sezurbia, so I was like, I think I'm just gonna do that. But I did just check in very quickly on Sezurbia just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. It was 122 bells over there, so that made this decision final for me. I went back home on Sezurbia, got all of the turnips, put them all in our pockets, and was super excited to see how much we were going to get for these 3,000 turnips, selling at 148 bells per turnip. But once I finished selecting them, Timmy says, look at all the fine things you've bought in today. Allow me just a moment to run the numbers. And done. I can buy these from you for a total of 444,000 bells. Sound good? And I said, hell freaking yes, sold. Thank you so much. Give me that money. Thank you for your business. I'll go ahead and put any excess bells into bags in your pockets. Doing very well for the stalk market. I know we would have gotten a Nook Miles goal for that one, for the stalk market ones. So good. I was so excited. Look at me clapping away. Look at our 526,867 bells in our pocket. Walking around with that kind of money. But anyway, I decided then I would go and get some more money by doing the money tree stuff. So after getting the 30,000 bells from this tree, we had 547,000. I did have a new money tree ready to go, so that was all sorted for Thursday. And then I noticed that one of our plots of land had sold, this plot of land on the beach. Now, oh my goodness, I was so shocked because I thought we were going to be going villager hunting for this one, but that's okay. The other one still hadn't sold as of Thursday. It may have sold by now, but I don't know at this point because I actually haven't played since Thursday. It's Saturday now. I haven't played since Thursday afternoon, so I don't know if it's sold. But I did not look at who the first plot of land sold to, so I have no idea who's moving to our island. I'm very excited to find out. But the last thing I have to tell you about Thursday before we get into today's main Animal Crossing episode is the creature that we caught. So snails can only be caught on rainy days. You'll find them on rocks or on shrubs, and here we have a snail, and I'm going to catch it because we need to donate it for Blathers. He's going to hate it because he hates bugs, but sorry, it's necessary. So yes, I caught a snail. It's not much to brag about. I don't know about that. Our first rainy day on Sezurbia, our first snail. Very good. So then I put the snail away, and that was all that I had to share with you for Animal Crossing between last episode and this episode today. So with that being said, my friends, let's jump into Animal Crossing New Horizons and see who's moved to our island. Has the other plot of land been sold? Are we gonna go villager hunting? I don't know. Either way, I've still got a plan for this episode, even if we don't have to go villager hunting. So let's find out what the deal is today on Sezurbia. I'm really intrigued to see who the game picked to move on to the plot of land. It's going to be very interesting. Isabelle should tell us who's moved to the island, okay, in the opening message. Exciting. I still hope that we get to go villager hunting, though. I had a lot of fun villager hunting last time when we went to go and get Matilda. I would like to go villager hunting again, but like I said, if we don't need to, I do have some other plans for tonight anyway, so all good. Here we go though. Hey Pashmina, hanging out. A lovely evening on Sezurbia. It's not quite dark yet. It's 6:30 at night, so not quite after dark, but it will be. Throughout this episode it will become dark, so all good. Alright, here we are with Isabelle. Let's find out what's going on. Hello there everyone. Right now on Sezurbia, it's 6:31 PM on Saturday, November 8th, 2025. Let's find out. What do you mean no big announcements today? I have not played since Thursday, so that sold plot of land should have a house built on it with someone living in it, unless because they will have already moved in, Isabelle doesn't think she needs to announce it. I don't know. I guess we're gonna go and find out what the hell's going on. Okay, it's fine. Instead, allow me to wish you all a fun Sezurbia weekend. Thank you so much, Isabelle, but I'm shocked. I'm stunned. It's fine. Let's see what the hell's going on. Okay, first things first, I will just check the mail and put my umbrella away. We don't need that because it's a beautiful sunset. Wow, so gorgeous. But oh my god, look at all the mail. That is because I did have to buy some stuff from Nook Shopping as part of Nook Miles Plus goals while I was playing on the off days, right? So Nook Shopping, we've got KK Corral. Let me just add that to my notes. KK Corral. Beautiful. We've got a present from Nook Inc. It says, Dear sezrawrr, I'm pleased to see residents taking part in group stretching. Yes, yes, I hope you find them invigorating and fun. Please accept a small gift as a thank you for helping us build momentum. Thanks so much. That is so lovely. I'm going to throw that letter away. We've got a present from Leaf. Leaf. Hello, sezrawrr. I really appreciate you buying produce starts from me. You're such a good customer. I cooked up a little recipe as a way to say thanks. Keep your plants watered and happy, then give it a try. Thank you so much, Leaf. What a sweetie pie. Adore him. I've got Rockin' KK as well as another song from the shop that I needed to buy. I can hear the frog croaking in the background. I love that. We've got a letter from Pashmina who says, basically, sezrawrr, there's a lot in this world you could care about, but the only thing worth caring about is friends. Ooh, true. If you don't have folks to hang out with or write letters to, what do you really have? Nothing. Friends forever, Pashmina. She's a sweetie pie. We've got a handheld lantern. That's not a song. That's just a handheld lantern. That's fine. I can show you that in a second. We've got another letter from Nook Inc. saying, Dear sezrawrr, a new resident moved to a plot you set up. So we have had someone move in. Oh, I'm excited to find out who. Anyway, as a small token of our appreciation, we put 1,000 Nook Miles into your account. We hope you spend them on something that makes you happy. It will probably go towards Nook Miles tickets, my friends. And we do have a letter and a present from Pashmina. Oh my god, what a sweetie pie. She said, My best bud, sezrawrr, I adore her. I saw these clothes for sale and couldn't pass them up. I used to wear this kind of thing all the time back in my wild days and low-key still do sometimes. And I bet it'd look rockin' on you. Does she know my fashion taste? I wonder, what did Pashmina used to wear back in her day? Let's find out. We're going to start with that actually because it should be the last present that we've got here. So what did Pashmina give us? Pleather pants. Let's try them on. Oh, she totally knows my style. My girl, she gets me. I knew that we were kindred spirits. From a couple of episodes ago, we were talking about something. I'm like, oh yeah, she's totally like me. I love that. I'm going to keep them because they are totally my style. Thank you so much, Pashmina. We've got the handheld lantern here. I can show you what that looks like. It was just something that I thought I would like to buy. You know, it's just a handheld lantern. Totally fine. Anyway, no big deal, right? We have Rockin' KK that I'm going to have to go and register. We've got the present. Will this be from Leaf or from... I think this one's from Leaf. Let's see. Oh, yes, a veggie basket. Let's learn that recipe. So cute. Let's see what a veggie basket is going to be. Oh, it's so cute. I think I will favorite that one. I mean, I don't have all of the produce to be able to make it yet, but I've got started. I did buy some carrot starts the other day as part of the Nook Miles. So we've got orange pumpkins, we've got wheat, we've got carrots. I still need to buy some tomatoes, potatoes, and some sugarcane. In order to start a little veggie patch that we can use to make these things, and eventually we'll be able to cook food as well, and we'll use those ingredients for those things. I still have a couple more things to look at though. So this should be from Nook Inc. Was it Nook Inc that we got the present from? I can't remember. Oh yeah, the yoga mat. That's right, for doing the group stretching. Cool, a yoga mat, nice. And then KK Corral. Fabulous. Now over here you'll see I do have a message in a bottle as well. I haven't looked at it yet because I wanted to look at it with you. So yo, future DIY lover, I was figuring what kind of protein shake I wanted for lunch when I had this awesome DIY idea. I got super psyched about it and I had to share it with someone. Now go use it. Go, go. Go Team DIY from Tybalt. No worries. What is it? A pear bed. I don't ever think I've seen a pear bed before. I'm only going to learn it just because I'm curious about what it looks like, right? I don't think I'll ever craft it, but just what does it look like? Curiosity's got the better of me, my friends. Oh. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. It wasn't that, though. I didn't know the fruits could be made into beds. I knew that the roses could. Like, we've got the rose bed recipe that I have learnt somewhere here. Somewhere. There it is. The rose bed. I knew about that and about, like, the shell bed that we've got up here as well. I didn't know the fruits could be made into bed. Interesting. Anyway, that's fine. So I will go and register those songs in just a second. But firstly, I have some Nook Miles Goals achievements that I have accomplished that I need to go over with you. Firstly, we've got the next level of Island Ichthyologist. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, by the way. Probably not. So filling in our Critterpedia with fish. Okay, so we've filled in 40 fish in our Critterpedia, which is so good. We are halfway through this Nook Miles, kind of, I suppose, halfway. We've got to get to 60 to get the next part of that achievement, which is so good. We do have more, though, my friends. We've got the next level of Rough Hone for how much wood we've chopped from trees. 500 wood we've chopped from trees. Actually, 515. Wow. That's a lot. We've got to get to 2,000 wood chopped from trees for the next one. That's a big step, but we will definitely get there, okay? We've still got a long way to go on this island journey yet, my friends. So, I do still have more, though. We've got Reaction Ruler for learning 10 reactions. That's so good. Thanks to Blue Bear for teaching us reaction. Number 10, we've got to get to 20 for the next level. And I know that we've got one for cornering the stalk market. This is for the profits that we've made from selling turnips. So we were at 61,000 when we got the last achievement. How much have we made? So last week we'd made 61,000 bells in profit. We are now at 235 bells in 235,000, sorry, bells in profit. The week we have just had has been huge, and it's Saturday today when I'm filming this video right now. Tomorrow morning I'm definitely going to be buying more turnips so that we can play the stalk market again next week. So we are like almost a quarter of a way to the next journey, the next step of this Nook Miles achievement, which is 1,000,000 bells. So we're gonna get there. I reckon we're gonna get there. Maybe not next week, but in a couple weeks, hopefully we'll get there. So then I got netting better, and this one is a one-step one. I was super excited when I realized I'd achieved this one. It says, it's so impressive when someone can catch 5 wasps in a row. So impressive, in fact, that you'll earn some Nook Miles if you can do it. And this is because for the Nook Miles Plus goal that we have of catching 5 bugs, I've started to catch all 5 of the wasps that we have in our trees to sell to Flick. And so doing that once, when you catch all 5 wasps that you have on your island within one day, you'll get this achievement. So I did it. Fantastic. Love to see that. I think that might be it for all of the big Nook Miles goals that I have to share with you. Just make sure. Oh no, we got Shady Shakedown as well. Fantastic for getting furniture that we've gotten shaken out of trees. Fabulous. We've got 10 bits, 12 bits actually. Very good. How nice. We've got to get to 20 for the next goal of that. So good. And that is all of the big Nook Miles achievements that I've achieved with you. So let's go and register these songs, and then we're going to go and find out who has moved in and what is the state of the other block of land. Has it sold yet? I have no idea. But let's go to my radio, which is now in the bedroom. All right, and let's have a listen to these 2 songs. Let's start with KK, Rockin' KK. Very cute. It's like 50s, 60s kind of rock and roll vibe. Love that. Not my vibe though, but let's have a listen. We'll register the other song that we've got to register, which is KK Corral. So let's have a listen to that. Not really my vibe once again, so I'm going to go back to KK Dub. You know how it goes. I just need the relaxing vibes in my bedroom, right? It's all good. Eventually, once I expand the house and I have all of the rooms, I'll put a stereo in each room and have a different song in each room. That's what I did in my main house on Sezurbia. It's just a fun vibe. But my friends, I'm dying to know who we have that's moved into the island. They might even be walking around because clearly they've already moved in and settled in because Isabelle didn't feel the need to announce who it was. We still don't have any black Cosmo buds. It's fine. I'm just going to dig up the yellow ones because I don't want them. we'll put them on the yellow part of the beach. I will have a chat to whoever I see on the way to find out who's moved into that plot of land as well. Boop, boop, doop, boop, boop, doop. In we go with the yellow buds. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, let me just have a quick look at Nook Miles Plus, actually. I do have to catch 5 bugs. I'm going to do that with wasps again. I don't think I'm going to plant any flower seeds. Can definitely earn bells by selling items. I don't think I'm going to plant trees or shrubs, and we can definitely get some fossils assessed because, not assessed, because I have so many things to donate to Blathers, actually. So, who did I see over here? Ah, Pashmina, and I saw someone else just down below. What's up, kidders? Chat with me. You ever stand on the beach, look out at the other islands, and wonder what life's like there, kidders? No. Not even a little bit. I hope you don't either. I love you, Pashmina. Hey, sezrawrr. Hey, Huck. How's it going? Let's talk. Did you see the sunset? I want to paint one of the walls in my house that color so I can look at it forever. Oh, what a sweetie pie you are, Huck. Let's have a look, actually. The sky is pretty beautiful. Cloudy. Nice. Alright, do we have anyone up in the plaza? No. Is Genji at home? Let me just see if Genji's at home right quick. No, Genji's not at home. Genji is out and about. That's okay. What I might do, I might actually just go and see if the other plot of land has been sold first. Also, money spot. Fantastic. Thank you. Has this plot of land sold? It has. So that means that when I check in to come and buy turnips tomorrow, we should be finding out who's moving in. I'm not going to look. Should I look? I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. Okay, it's fine. We're going to leave it a surprise for next episode. Oh, I'm being very restrained. Let me just get this money tree so I don't forget about it. Beautiful. So that being said, my friends, not villager hunting tonight. That's okay. Like I said, I was happy for the game to pick out villages for me anyway. That's fine. Eventually we'll go villager hunting again, alright? But I do have some other plans for tonight. But first things first, let's just go and put this money tree in the ground so I know that it's all sorted. We should be able to do that over here with the tree that I have here by Able Sisters. Get another 30,000 bells. So good. You love to see it. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. I can't see where I'm digging holes, that's all. There we go, I got the stump now, it's all good. Cool beans. Okay, let's get that in our inventory. Alright, and let's go and find out who has moved in. Who have we got? Ooh, more money. Thank you. More money. I'll grab more money. Also, it doesn't look like Matilda's home either. I haven't seen Barrel or Blue Bear yet. Let's just see if Barrel's at home. Barrel is at home. Let's just check in with him first. Sorry, I know you're desperate to find out. I am also, but I just need to make sure I'm chatting to everyone, that's all. Because I don't know where Genji is yet. We haven't found Genji yet. Ooh, what are you making, my guy? Hey, sorry about the mess, but I ain't got time to clean today. That's okay. What are you doing? I'm making me some large cardboard boxes. One of the bugs in the floor whispered the DIY instructions in my ear while I was sleeping last night. That sounds about right for you, Barrel. So I gotta build it before I forget what it even is. Check it out. Plans for some large cardboard boxes. I can teach you if you want. I'm actually gonna not. Sorry, Barrel. I'm just not interested. It's fine. Yeah, I got a lot going on. I don't know how much of this is even legal, safety-wise, I mean. Let's play later. No worries, Barrel. You get back to making your illegal cardboard boxes. That's so funny. Alright, have we got anyone walking along the beach? Okay, it's interesting. It doesn't look like we do. Blue Bear is just there, that's fine. Matilda is not at home though. Just says I'm not at home right now. Let's chat to Blue Bear while I can see. Ooh, someone's got a fancy house. Having a total blast, Peach? I sure am. Let's chat. Hi. I lost my voice. I was trying to be a heavy metal singer instead of a pop star. I am so not metal. We've had this message from her before. I actually got it to her another time in the in-between time. She's trying really hard to be metal. I think she's picking up on my vibe because I'm a metal girly and she's trying to be a little bit like me. You don't have to be like me, Blue Bear. You're beautiful just the way you are. Message in a bottle. To a friend I've yet to meet. I thought up this DIY recipe while I was waiting for my oven to heat up. Why does that take so long? Who knows? Seriously. I've entrusted my recipe to the sea in the hopes someone makes it. It'd make me happy if you used it. Good luck, from Megan. Or Megan. I don't know. In Australia, we would pronounce it Megan. Wooden block bed. I think I already know this one, don't I? Oh, I don't. That's okay. Cool. What is the wooden block? Oh, I think I know what the wooden block bed looks like. Let me just have a quick check. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. Right. But who lives in here? Let's find out, my friends. I'm so excited. Who are you? I don't think it's going to be one of my dreamies. Ooh. I know of you, but I don't know you. Savannah. She's cute. She's meant to be like a zebra. She's cute. Hi, do you live here? I sure do. I just moved to the island. I know, I'm Savannah. It's so nice to meet you, Savannah. And you're sezrawrr? I sure am. There's so much I don't know about this place, so I hope you won't mind if I ask your advice, y'all. That's fine, Savannah. All good. It'd be good to have a friend here. Oh, I'd love to be your friend, Savannah. Let's give her a little joy reaction. So cute. And her place is really cute, actually. I mean, it's definitely not the vibe that I want for the island forever, but look, there's way worse houses that I have seen in my accumulation of my dreamy list. I've looked at every single villager and all of their houses, and Savannah wasn't on my dreamy list, but there's a lot worse, trust me. So Savannah, it's really nice to have you. Let's chat to her just once more. What's going on, y'all? What's the latest? I wish I'd done a better job cleaning before having anyone over like this, y'all. You don't need to worry. Your place looks pretty spick and span to me. Please don't look too closely at anything or tell anyone if you find dust under my furniture. It's okay, my girl. You can relax. All good. She seems like a sweetie pie. I'm going to be happy to have her around for a while, I think. That's so good. Welcome, Savannah. And she's got prime real estate on the beach. I love that. All right, so I need to find Matilda and I need to find Genji. I don't know where either of them are. There's Pashmina. Maybe someone's at the shop. Maybe I should go home and fill my pockets though first, because I do need to sell 5,000 bells worth of stuff to the shop. So let's go and fill my pockets and we'll sell some stuff, see if anyone's hanging around in the shop, okay? All right, what can I sell today, my friends? Oh, yes, I found this candy machine. I can probably sell that one because I'm not really going to want it. I don't want the football, sorry, just not quite my vibe. Maybe I'll sell the plasma ball as well. These are the pleather pants that Pashmina gave us. I didn't have a pair already, so like she really knew my vibe. I love that. I don't think I have... Oh, I do have some sea creatures that I can still sell. That's so good. Dungeness crabs. I'll take them and we'll see if that's all that is needed, right? We might need to come home and get some more things. I've still got 2 more acorn barnacles that I can sell if need be. Had some new weeds spring up. That's totally fine. I have weeded the majority of the island. Just more weeds keep springing up every day. That's totally fine. Right, is anyone in here? No! So where are Genji and Matilda then? Hello, hello, welcome to Nook's Cranny. I mean, there's still the option for them to be at Able Sisters or even in the museum. But anyway, sezrawrr, welcome, welcome. What do you need today? Just out of curiosity, this would be the last price for turnips that I could sell for. How much were we ending on? Okay, so I think I made a good choice. It could have been a better choice, I don't know, but like... And what I mean by that is Friday may have had better prices, but with what I knew, I think I made a good choice to sell on Thursday. Anyway, let's get the things that I want to sell. Not the pleather pants. Oh, I did already have the pleather pants. That's okay. 2 pairs is better than 1, right? Yes, let's sell these things. And I might see how much those things go for. Allow me just a moment to run the numbers. Fantastic. Thank you so much. So I can still sell a couple of Dungeness crabs. I'll put them back in my inventory later on. I don't think I want to buy any of this stuff, but what's the noise I can hear? Is it this server? It is the server because it got louder the closer I got to it. That's okay. Oh, good. I think it's a server. I'm not tech savvy at all. Okay. Catching fish is on the agenda today, my friends. Also catching bugs. Cool. We're going to catch the 5 wasps. I'm going to show you how that all works. That's all that I need from you guys for now. Thank you so much. I still need to find Genji and Matilda. I mean, we can go and check in with the Able sisters really quickly. I would like to try and attempt to talk to Sable again anyway. So let's do that really quick. Genji's here. Okay, well, at least that's something, right? Hey there, welcome to Able Sisters, where we sell fashions made lovingly by Claw. I know you do. Let's chat to Genji really quick, because I have to do that. Yo, sezrawrr, you looking for a new workout clothes too? No, just here for a good time, my friend. Let's talk. I told them I wanted to look ripped, and they just gave me a bunch of torn up clothes, Mochi. That's funny. Let's have a quick chat to Sable, though, see if she'll talk to us today. Sorry, I kind of have to focus on this so I don't wreck it. That's okay, Sable. You'll warm up to me eventually. Let's just see what the Able sisters have on offer today. Do you need the fitting room? Go right ahead. Thank you so much. Alright. Alright. So far, I don't need anything because everything that I'm seeing I either already have or I don't want. That's fine. I don't need anything today. All good. Always good to just have a look. All done? Nothing caught your eye? Sorry, my girl. Thank you so much. So we're still trying to find Matilda. Where could she be? Maybe she's in the museum. Like I said, like sometimes your villagers will be hanging out in the museum. I'm just gonna do a quick run around just to see if she has gone home. No, the light's definitely not on in there. Okay, it's fine. It's totally fine. Maybe I'll find her while I'm going around looking for bugs and stuff. So maybe we'll get started with that. So maybe I should tell you about the plan. While I'm putting some things in storage at home, let me tell you about the plan for today, now that I know that we don't need to go villager hunting, my friends. So last episode, I showed you the creature list, and I told you that we've got 1 fish that needs to be caught by the end of November. It's available to be caught as of 4 o'clock this evening, and it's like 5 to 7. So it should be available to be caught now. I would love to catch that fish tonight. Okay. It is a clifftop river fish. Not my favorite, but it's fine. I didn't mean to place that. What even is it? It's my lantern. Okay. I want to put that in storage. Sorry. I didn't mean to place that. Ooh. Should I pay off some of my debt? How many bells? We've got like 600,000 bells, don't we? No, I think what I would like to do, I would like to hold on to as many bells as I can until I've bought turnips. And once I've bought turnips tomorrow, then I will deposit. I'll make a deposit into our loan, pay off some of our debt, is what I'm trying to say. I'll do that then. Let me just deposit my... I've got this little area as my resources area. Because we've got our workbench outside, it's easier to have all of my resources outside and close by so I don't have to keep running home to get them out of storage. It's just going to be easier to keep them all out and about. Now, I do have a fishing rod. I'm probably going to need another 1 or 2 though, so I've still got heaps in my storage, right? So I'm going to be right to grab them. Alright, over here I've got 3, so I will grab all 3. So we're going to have 4 fishing rods in our inventory. Cool. Hopefully that'll be all we need to catch the fish. So let me just bring up the creature list so we can find out what fish it is that we need to catch. Okay, it is the Golden Trout. It's a medium shadow found from 4 PM to 9 AM in the Clifftop River. It's also available to catch in March. So if we don't catch it this month, it will come back in March, but I would like to catch it tonight if I can. First things first, I think I am gonna do my 5 wasps. And the reason I'm doing wasps for the 5 bugs is because Flick pays premium prices. We always get more money selling our bugs to Flick. And because wasps can be sold for is it 2 or 2,500 bells anyway? I can't remember. But they sell pretty decently anyway, but with Flick, they always sell for more. So I know that they're going to be a decent price regardless, so I'm just going to go for wasps. Plus, we do need to get some more Nook miles for shaking furniture out of trees. We can... Oh no, I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a bad spot. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I'm going to get... I knew that was going to happen, my friends. I did. Because I wasn't at the right angle. If I had hit my net, swung my net again, it would have just hit the tree and the wasps would have got us anyway, so it's fine. I'm going to let that be a lesson to me to pay attention to what I'm doing as I'm trying to catch wasps, okay? So I am going to need to catch one other bug then. But we do have the potential. It's 6:57 p.m. You couldn't see that behind my camera. Sorry, that's where my face cam is, right where the time goes. But at 7 o'clock p.m., we have the ability to find spiders from trees by shaking the trees. And a spider could come out, so that's what I'm hoping for. Also, give me the bells. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the bells. I love it. So we're going to go around and shake all of the non-fruit bearing trees. That would have been bad if that was wasps as well. I'm glad that that wasn't wasps. To see if we can get some bells, to see if we can get some furniture, to see if we can get some wasps. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Also, kind of feeling like I should just water my orange cosmos just to make sure I know that they have been watered. I don't forget about watering them. We will eventually see black buds, and I'm very excited for that day. Oops, that's not going to be the flowers watered. There we go. And there we go. There goes our watering can. Alright, so let's put this one up in its place then. And then maybe I'll put my wasp nest up here as well. I'm going to be keeping the wasp nests, and also I'm going to be not using medicine, but I'm keeping the wasp nests because you use wasp nests and weeds to make medicine. And we're going to need medicine for when our villagers get sick. We can give them medicine to make them feel better, and it goes towards Smile Isle, which is a Nook Miles goal for doing things for your villagers, nice things for your villagers. And I'm not going to be using medicine on myself. I can't remember if I've shaken this tree or not. I'm not going to be using medicine on myself because the effects of being stung by wasps will wear off tomorrow morning anyway, so it's fine. I'm not going to waste medicine on myself when it's just going to go away naturally anyway. I can't remember if I've shaken that tree or not. 7 o'clock? Very good. Now we can actually change the logo that's on our flag, and we can also change the song that gets played. I think I know what I want to change the song to. It's going to take me a while to figure it out though, so I don't know. I know what I want the theme to be, and you can actually like transpose it into Animal Crossing and it'll play that theme tune. What I have in mind I think is pretty funny and pretty iconic, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Not tonight. I don't think we'll do that tonight. Also, I don't know what I want to change the icon to, so it's all good. I'm having flashbacks to when I let the big giant diving bug go last episode. Flashbacks. That was so bad. Honestly, I was not really very functional last episode. I'm definitely feeling a lot better today than I was then. I actually had a low-grade fever when I was filming last episode. I didn't know until after I finished, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense, actually. It's all good. Turn around and shake the tree. Thank you. My God. Anyway, now we have the option to catch the spider, like I was talking about. What's up, Blue Bear? Do you want to chat, my girlie? I'll see if you want to chat. Also, I see the shadow of the balloon. What the dang? Did a wasp sting you, sezrawrr? That's the worst thing. Oh, she's so concerned. Here, you need this medicine. I always keep some on me. Oh, she's a sweetie pie. I wasn't going to use medicine. Smear that medicine on your left face and you'll be feeling good super quick, Peach. What a cutie. Sezrawrr, hurry up and get better, Peach. Oh, she's so lovely. I love her to bits. Let's use the medicine because she gave it to us. Okay, let's take it. Thank you so much, Blue Bear. What a sweetie pie you are. I adore her. So the spiders that we shake from trees, they are yellow and black striped. They don't scare me either. Even though I am arachnophobic, they don't scare me. But also, I have just remembered as well, it is now after 7 o'clock, which means we're in tarantula time as well. So, not tarantula time, it's not tarantula time anymore. That's the thing. The whole thing is we're in scorpion time, and scorpions do scare me. And we're going to be running around with our net out, trying to catch wasps, and I've learned that if you have your net out, scorpions will charge you. If you're just running about and you don't know that they're there, they will charge you, okay? I just am nervous. Oh, what did we get? Furniture. A kimono stand. That'll probably get sold. I don't think it's going to fit my sort of vibe. That's okay. Thank you for the bells. There goes that balloon. I can't shoot it down because it might be over water. Let me just go back over and see if I can shoot that down right quick. I think I might just be able to if I can get my slingshot out quick enough. Run over here. That might be right on top of my head. It is. Whew, that was lucky. Let's see what's in there. A breaker. What is a breaker? I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. Probably something else I'm going to sell. All good. Now I can't remember what tree I was up to. I think it was this one right in front of us that I just did. I'll shake it again just to make sure, okay? Lots of tree branches. I will clean them up in my personal time, not right now. Okay, let's get these wasps. Beautiful. That's how you do it, my friends. So, clearing all the lower levels first, and then once I ascend, I can start looking in the clifftop rivers to see if there is a medium shadow that might be a golden trout. It would be super nice to catch that tonight, so I don't have to worry about catching that. And then we can just focus on the bugs that are available now that don't have to be caught by the end of November, right? Oopsie, shake the tree. Thank you. No more that way. Okay, we need to cross. Thank you. My net back out. Did I get... I did get the wasp nest. I wasn't sure if I grabbed that or not. Okay. Do. Also, I haven't looked over this side to see if Matilda's walking around over here. So maybe she's made her way over here. I'm not sure. We'll have a good look in a second. Okay, this tree. Oopsie. Thank you. All right, let's see. Is Matilda hanging out down here? I really want to find out who's going to be moving in. I'm not. I'm going to leave it a surprise, okay? We've had enough of a surprise with Savannah. A very pleasant surprise. You love to see it. I have a feeling Matilda's not going to be... Oh, there she is. She is hanging out. She's also trying to catch some bugs. You go, my girl. Let's chat to her, finally. Why, good evening, wee baby. Good evening to you, Matilda. What's the latest? My dear, isn't this weather divine? I tell you, clear skies like this make me feel like anything is possible. You're so cute. I adore you and your Joey. Also, does her Joey have a name? Because she's Matilda, but what is her Joey's name? I don't know. I'm going to look that up. Not right now, but I will look that up. And maybe I'll write it in the pinned comment if it has a name. If not, maybe we can come up with one together. Although I still don't have a name from you guys for our seahorse and our frog. So maybe I'm going to have to come up with my own. Anyway, it's all good. I can do that. Let's just shake some trees first though. Now, when it's saying Clifftop River, I don't think it means this part for catching the golden trout. I think it means the pond areas at the top of the waterfalls. I'll show you when we get to that part of the islands, okay? Ooh, another bit of furniture. What do we get? Lab experiments set. Probably something else I will sell, but thank you so much. All right, I don't think I have any more trees on this little part here. I will have to cross. But I think what it's talking about for the clifftop rivers is this little pondy area at the top of the waterfall here. I think that's where we can catch the golden trout. And I do have one of these across the way on this level as well. But I'm just going to go back over towards the bottom waterfall and start my tree shaking from down there so I don't miss any trees. I don't think you guys have had this good a look at the cliffs and stuff. I've had plenty of look at the cliffs and stuff, catching wasps and also clearing the weeds from up here, but I don't think you guys have had a good look. So I do have some ideas on how I'm going to develop it. It really is dependent on when we get terraforming though. I really need to get terraforming, which is why we have to get to a 3-star island soon, right? Because I'm really not going to be able to develop the islands and make the layouts that I'm going to want for all of our houses and even like the stores and stuff until we get terraforming, okay? It's kind of essential because honestly I have regrets over choosing this shape of the island. I'm hoping I'm gonna make it look cute, but it's really just not an ideal shape to begin with. Anyway, totally fine. I feel like everyone says that though. It's hard when you're in that moment and you're picking between all 4 of the islands. Like, how do you choose? How do you plan so far in advance? You can't. And you can't actually know fully what the layout looks like until you're standing on the island. There's a spider. I need to catch that. It actually did scare me. It did. It actually did give me a little bit of the heebie-jeebies because I wasn't expecting it. But I need to catch this one. Thank you. Catch it. Oh my goodness. Why do I suck? Thank you. That was crazy. Anyway, this is the spider that I was talking about. I can remove that from my list. Let me just do that really quick. That is officially the last of the creatures, whether it be bugs, fish, or sea creatures. That is the last creature that is available all year. Everything we are going to catch from now on are seasonal creatures, meaning they are not available to be caught all year. Okay, but fantastic. Yes, I caught a spider. I spied her first. Fabulous. That makes me feel good. That's one thing caught that I wanted to catch. I would love to catch a scorpion tonight if there's a scorpion around as well so I can get that donated. We'll just have to wait and see. How many wasps do I have in my pocket? 3. So I got stung by 1, so there should be 1 more wasp. Also, just like anything I see that is new, I would like to catch tonight as well. Beautiful. Ah, giving me all the bells. Thanks, guys. I love you. Trees. Very good. All right, my other clifftop river that I think it's talking about is here. I think that's what it's talking about. But clifftop river... does it mean the entire river that's on the cliff tops? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's not clear enough. Anyway, it's all good. I'm sure I'll work it out. I can hear another balloon, but I'm focusing on... I mean, I may as well catch this bagworm, right? Cool. That will be the Nook miles for the 5 bugs. Thank you. 300 Nook miles there. I still want to catch the last wasp though, because like I said, they sell for a good amount when we sell them to Flick. So may as well just catch the last one because we'll be pretty close. That's this level though. We need to ascend once again, my friends, to do the top level. We're nearly out of trees. So I talked about it a couple of episodes ago, absolutely super briefly, but in talking about the layout of the island, I want us to live on this top level that we're on right now. I want us to oversee the rest of the island. I don't know if I'm going to share with you the full plans of what I want our area to look like because I kind of want to just wait until we're able to develop it, right? But I know exactly what I'm going to want around our house. There's the last wasp, super good. Fabulous. I can stop shaking trees now. So good. All right. With that being said, pockets are pretty full, but that's okay. We can still get started on some fishing anyway. But yes, I know exactly what I want to have surrounding us. It is going to require terraforming though. It's fine. We'll work it out. Maybe not though. Maybe just right in this middle spot here would be a good place to have our house, and then up on the upper levels can be the what I want surrounding us. Okay, maybe that's something. You guys can't, like, it's the way I'm wording it is really vague. I'm going to try fishing from the river. Now we need a medium shadow for the golden trout. Okay. I don't know if the golden trout is a rare one. I mean, it sounds like it might be, being a golden trout. I don't know. At the moment, there's no fish to catch in this river, but this is what I was questioning. Does Clifftop River mean like this river that is on a cliff? Or does it specifically mean the ponded area? Like at the top of the waterfalls? I got no idea. Anyway, we do have a fish up there. I do have to catch 5 fish. Let's just see what we can do, right? Ooh, you're new. We've got a new friend. Yes, I caught an angelfish. I might have that on my list somewhere. I do. So let's just get that off the list. I caught an angelfish. That other fish told me to do it. Fabulous. Look at new things that we've got to give to Blathers. So many new things we've got to give to Blathers. That's why I haven't donated yet, because I was hoping we'd have a few more new things and just do it all in one big lot, right? But another 2 things in our pockets to donate to Blathers right now. So exciting. Hopefully we've got something new that we could catch in the river. Hopefully a golden trout. This is not a golden trout because it's small, but let's see what it is. Also, I think I'm still having the tiniest little bit of lag. Okay, so this is a freshwater goby. This one was also on my list and I couldn't remember if I'd caught one before. So I can take it off my list because I know now that we have already caught one. Cool. So that's one that's going to go in storage for when CJ comes next. So good. Oh, I needed that moth. It's fine, it actually scared me, which is why I stopped the way that I did. So I was like, oh, what is that? And then it flew away. Sorry, I need to keep an eye. That's an atlas moth. I need to keep an eye out for that because I do need one of them to donate to Blathers as well. Nothing in the river, but a balloon in the air. Okay, let's get that. Quick. Just in time. A mounted mountain bike. Okay. That's probably going to get sold as well. It's fine. I can see we've got something very decently sized in this river. That doesn't look like a medium shadow though. That looks like a large shadow, but you just never know. Let's see what it is. Probably going to be a sea bass, right? It's not going to get that. Far out. And of course I did mean a black bass, not a sea bass, because we are in the river, not in the sea. But how did I know, my friends? How did I just absolutely know? Anyway, it's going to go in storage to have CJ buy from us. All good. Haven't got much space left in the pockets. Will need to go and offload pockets soon, but that's okay. Still need to catch a couple more fish for the Nook Mouse Plus. Let's see what this little guy is going to be. Turn your turn. Hopefully it'll get that. A loach is looking at me with reproach. It's fine. Okay, so we still need to catch at least one more fish for the Nook Mouse Plus goal. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, let's head back towards the river. Bing. I mean, what I meant by the river is the cliff top. Sorry. Ding, ding, ding. Nothing up there. Okay, let's maybe head over to the other one and see if there's anything in that river. Waterfall is very loud in my ear right now. Nothing over here. Don't make me do the runaround, guys. I just want to do some river fishing tonight. Okay, that looks like it could maybe be a medium size. It is hard to hear over the sound of the waterfall. Ooh, that's a dace, isn't it? Yeah, I caught a dace. That's okay. How much space do I have in my pockets? Another 2. And that it should be Nook miles for that done. Fabulous. So, I'll keep fishing for 2 more fish. And then we'll go and empty our storage. Maybe we'll come back out. I don't know. Also, I had something exciting the other night, but I couldn't play with it the other night. I had something exciting happen. Someone that I've been talking about was on the island. You just randomly appeared? You weren't there a second ago. Anyway, it's fine. Let me just catch this fish and I'll tell you more about who was here that I couldn't play with the other day because I wanted to wait until we were playing in an episode with them. Turn your little head. You are going to make me recast. That's crazy. Yes, thank you. Sea bass, black bass, sorry. So, I've mentioned Wisp a couple times. Now, Wisp is a little ghost friend, and just like Gulliver and Gullivar, we have to help Wisp with a task. And Wisp only comes out some nights after 8 o'clock, so we might be playing with enough time to see Wisp. I would love to see Wisp if Wisp's going to be here, but it's not guaranteed that Wisp is going to be here every night, that's all. We got a crucian carp. Okay, that should be my pockets full. Beautiful. Let's go empty our pockets then. But yeah, I saw Wisp for the first time and it was, I was excited because I was like, oh my god, there's Wisp. I haven't seen Wisp on this island yet, but I was also sad because I couldn't play with Wisp because I wasn't playing with you guys and I wanted to wait until I was playing with you guys to play with Wisp. So hopefully Wisp will be here tonight. You can see what I mean. Wisp is a cutie. No, that's not our house. That's Genji's house. Let's put out some things that need to be donated. Let me just put on my wetsuit for a second so I can pick up this bag of weeds and I can put some things in front of that. So we are going to need to donate the spider. And we are also going to need to donate the angelfish. Fabulous. Look at that. Very good. I'm going to put that bag of weeds here. These are the bags that I was telling you about that... What do you mean there's no room to put anything there? Anyway, I'll put it over here then. That I've got ready to donate. Well, not to donate, to sell if ever we have the Nook Miles option come up to sell weeds. That's why I've got them there. Now I can take off my wetsuit because I've got space. Thank you. Right. Let's go and put some things into storage now. Okie dokie. Here. We are going to have so many bugs to sell for Flick when Flick comes next. So exciting. And we're going to have so many fish to sell to CJ next time CJ comes, which is also so exciting. Just the more we're in this stage where we're really just like grinding for money. Any way that we can make money and make it quickly, that's what we need to be doing. It's definitely a grind, but we'll get there. Pretty much once we pay off this loan and once we start getting way more profit in the stock market, then we're going to have so much money that we don't know what to do with it. It'll eventually get to that point. But we're doing pretty well, I think, for the minute. Anyway, that's pockets empty. Ooh, Nook Miles for putting things in storage. Let's have a look, my friends. Okay, let's see. Good things in store. Fabulous. We've got 200 things in store. And the last part of that achievement is having 300 things in store. I don't think we've got enough space to have 300 things in store at the moment. That'll come with the next upgrade to the house. But we'll just have to wait and see, right? Now, I do need to get 5 fruit available to sell to the Nook boys as part of Nook Miles. I am going to go back to fishing in a second. I just want to get a couple of these little Nook Miles things sorted. Just while I'm in the area, I may as well do that, right? We can see if there's any more Nook Miles for the area that I can do while I'm here. I want to sell these 5 cherries. You'll give me 500 bells and I'll say yes please. Thank you, please come again. Let's get those Nook Miles. Beautiful. Get them please. Oh! We haven't gone diving in ages and we do have a fair amount of sea creatures that are available right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 sea creatures that are available to be caught right now. Maybe we could do that, but I would like to just really try and get the golden trout tonight, that's all. Are there any other fish that can be caught from the river? Snapping turtles. I think I caught a nibblefish the other day. Hold on, let me just go and have a look at my fish to be donated. I think I caught one the other day. I swear that's familiar. Is that a nibblefish? It is a nibblefish. I mustn't have shown you that I caught the nibblefish, but I definitely remembered catching that. So that one I can take off my list. Did I catch a betta the other day? No, I don't think I caught a betta. I think it's the guppy that I'm thinking of. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't catch a betta fish. So that's fine. So we've got the snapping turtle, the betta, the neon tetra. Oh no, hold on. Right now, that is the thing, because not all of those things are available right now. So we can't catch the snapping turtle until 9 PM. Okay. We can't catch the betta anymore because it's not available after 4 PM. Same with the neon tetra. Same with the rainbow fish. That's it. So literally the only new fish that we can catch from the river right now is the golden trout. Okie dokie. Let's go back to it, my friends. See if we can find it. We need to ascend. I would love to build some ramps so I don't have to use my ladder all the time, but geez, it's, you know, I don't have the extra disposable income to be able to spend on that at the moment. I'm prioritizing getting my house upgraded, paid off and upgraded, and getting other villagers moving in. That's the priority. I do think I'm going to catch these fish, even though I know it's not a medium shell and I know that it's not going to be a golden trout. But like I said, to have all of the extra fish to sell to CJ is going to get us more money. That's totally fine. And also, we need to catch, I think it's like 5,000 fish for Nook Miles goals. So we need to catch a lot of fish. So I may as well just catch them all, even though I know it's not the right shadow size to be a golden trout, right? Nothing in that pond. Well, let's go over and check the other one. Oop, that's the ladder. I don't need that. I need my vaulting pole. Also, the other thing about not being able to place my bridges and my ramps yet at the moment is I just don't have enough space for a lot of them. Like, I really need terraforming to come into play so that I can actually terraform to create the space that we need to be able to place bridges and ramps. Because I've got so many twists and turns with my land and stuff that there's really not very much space. There's really only space to put down one ramp that I can see that would work anyway. Ooh, what are you? Probably a black bass. You're not going to get that. Let me try again. Right off the bat, no worries. Also, no missed casts tonight. I'm hoping that the input lag maybe is fixed. I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. I'm really hoping so, because I mentioned it in last episode that I found a potential fix for it, and I have applied it. So fingers crossed. Anyway, all good. Like I said, I don't have to worry about Castmaster anymore, but just to be able to fish like this without having to de-dock and do it the way that I did that night when I got Castmaster would be really nice to not have to do that all the time anymore. Okay, how are we going? Do we have anything up in the top here? No. Let's go check the other one. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Ooh, that looks like it could be a medium shadow, right? Maybe. Fingers crossed. Let's give it a try. I got so excited because it was a fish that I haven't seen yet, but no, it's a cherry salmon. That's okay. All good. That one's going to get put in storage. It's just nice. It is nice to see a different fish to what we've been seeing, right? That looks like a medium shadow. Okay. No, I need you to turn around, little guy. Not little guy, medium guy. I need you to turn around, medium guy, please. Because the water is flowing this way. You should be swimming upstream, not downstream. Come on, my friend. It's another cherry salmon. It's okay. It's all good. 2 friendos in the pockets right now. Cherry salmon friendos. All right, nothing in the cliff top. Let's head over to the other one. Also really hoping that there's not a scorpion hanging around, although we don't have our net out anymore. So I think we would be safe. Because you know they only charge at you when you've got your net out, so I think we would be safe. I still just don't want to see one because they scare me. I have seen a scorpion in real life before. I had a scorpion in my house one day. It was teeny tiny, like it was like that big. But it was a scorpion. And I had, oh, I'm sorry, I just looked at my screen for a second and saw the top of the fishing rod moving behind my character's head and it scared me. Anyway, it's because I'm talking about scorpions. I'd just gotten out of the shower. I was a teenager. I'd just gotten out of the shower. I was literally in my towel, naked under the towel, right? And the way that our house was set up, there was like the laundry and then the bathroom were off the same hallway, and you'd walk out of that hallway into the kitchen and turn left into the lounge room and where my bedroom was. So it was kind of like a big U shape in this area that I'm talking about. So I walked out of the hallway where the bathroom was towards the hallway where the kitchen, and you turn left towards the lounge room, and there was a scorpion on the kitchen floor. And I'm naked in my bath towel, and I froze and I screamed, and my dad had to come and get it. A real life scorpion. Never thought I would ever see one, right? That's Australia for you, friends. You just never know. You just never know what dangers are waiting for you here. Also, for anyone wondering, yes, our spiders are that big. Yes, they are terrifying. Yes, we are coming up to huntsman season in Australia. I've already seen 3 in the last 2 weeks, and I hate it. I hate huntsmans. Look, I'm not too bad with other spiders as long as they're not like in my space. Don't get in my space and we don't have a problem. I have daddy long legs. I think I've got one up in a corner of my room somewhere. It's fine. As long as you chill and stay out of my space, then I'm chill. But huntsmans have 0 chill. And they are terrifying. No matter, like, I just can't. I get the heebie-jeebies even thinking about them, right? I just can't even think about huntsmans. Sorry, I need to focus on this fish now. So let me try and focus on this fish and forget about huntsmans. Far out, right off the bat, no worries. It's another dace. That's okay. Back to thinking about huntsmen though, because the thing is, I've been trying to get better with my arachnophobia. And I'm okay with little spiders. Little spiders are fine. I can even move little spiders myself. Very brave of me, I know. But I just cannot deal with huntsmen. I just can't even deal. Like seeing a huntsman, I freeze. I just cannot deal. And I actually, one of the instances that I had with a huntsman the other night, I went outside and like my glass door to outside, it was late at night. It was probably about 11 o'clock. I'd just gone outside really quickly. And I've got this decal on my glass door and it's of a butterfly and it's really pretty. Anyway, because it was dark, I didn't have very many lights on. I had like this little like ambient light off to the side because it was late, right? I don't need all the lights on. It's late. Also, lights on in the darkness is scary at nighttime when you've got blinds open, like curtains open, right? Don't want faces looking in at me, right? Anyway, I will get to the point eventually. I went outside and I opened the door, the glass door, and all of a sudden, like I'm opening the glass door and I see scurrying right in front of my face as I'm stepping through the glass door. So I know that it's a spider, and in my panic brain, I am now outside and close the door really quickly. And I see the spider, the huntsman, on the glass door. It had been on the butterfly decal and I couldn't see it because there's darkness in the butterfly decal and it was dark. So then I am outside. The huntsman was on the inside of the door. And I am now going, how the hell do I go back inside? Because it's a huntsman and I am terrified of huntsmans and it's on the inside. So I'm going to have to open the door and that's what happened. I opened the door and it moved and I'm swearing at it. I'm saying, don't you dare. Because I'm terrified. Anyway, I just had to be really brave and I ran through that door. I don't think I've run faster through a door in my life. Anyway, I did have a solid 2 minutes of looking at this huntsman on the door though. And being like, how am I going to do this? And mustering up the courage to do it, right? I think that my fear of spiders comes from, look, it's probably childhood trauma, right? What is that? I'm sorry, just the way that the angle was for that fish, it kind of looked like that fish had a fin on it for a second, which would be strange for a river fish because fish with fins only happen in the ocean over summer and it's sharks, and I can't wait for shark season because sharks are mega money when you sell to CJ, so that's going to be great. But just the angle we were on, it looked like that fish had a fin and it doesn't, so let's catch it. I will get back to where I think my trauma of spiders comes from in a second. Oh no, I ruined it. Anyway, it's fine. All good. I don't have to worry about Castmaster anymore, so it's fine. Anyway, back to my trauma. I don't know if this is a memory or if it was like a dream, but I have this vision in my brain of when I was a baby and I was in the car, in my car seat, because I was a baby. Well, there goes my slingshot. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, being in my car seat as a baby, or maybe not a baby, but maybe a 1-year-old, right? I was a functional human, but I wasn't like a super functional human, right? I don't know if I want a bamboo mat. I'm gonna not learn that recipe. Anyway, and I remember, well, I don't know if I remember. See, I don't know if this is a dream or if this is a memory. But whatever this vision I have is my sister, who is 2 years older than me, screaming in the car. And obviously I'm looking at my sister going, why is she screaming? And there's a huntsman in the car on the window above her. I think that if that's a memory, that's one of my earliest memories. If it's a dream, then it's a pretty vivid dream and it's stuck around in my head. But I have a feeling that it's the what may have started my fear of spiders. I don't know. That, and they're just unpredictable. They're unpredictable. Their movements, they're unpredictable. I don't like that. Anyway, that has been my spider talk. Although, do I tell you one of my scariest spider stories? Because I have one. I have a spider story that scared me. Maybe I'll tell you my worst spider story. Well, yeah, no, this probably was my worst spider story. I will give myself that. So this was probably about 4 or 5 years ago. And I was getting in the shower. So again, naked, right? Far out. And my shower that I had at this house, it's not at the house I'm living in now, it was at my old house. It was like a cubicle shower. So it's one where you have a sliding door and you slide the door open to get in and then you slide the door across to close it, right? And I opened the shower door and I step in the shower, and as I'm stepping in the shower, I see a huntsman in the groove where the shower door closes. So I get in the shower and I close the door super quickly, again in my panic. But the spider saw it coming, the huntsman saw it coming, and it crawled out from the seam of where the door goes, and it crawled on the outside of the shower. And so now I am in the shower, naked and afraid, knowing that the spider is on the I can laugh about it now, knowing that the spider, this huntsman, is on the outside of the shower, knowing that I'm going to have to maneuver around that spider because my towel was directly across from where the spider was. And also, I'd locked the bathroom door. Not that I feel like I would have been comfortable enough calling anyone to ask for help because I'm naked and afraid, but like I just had no other option, right, other than to be brave. Anyway, I had my shower and the huntsman was staring at me the whole time I was having my shower. And it was a fair size as well. Like, hold on, I'm gonna go full screen for you for a second and give you like a view of how big this huntsman was watching me having a shower. Okay, hold on, where is my list? Here. Okay, I don't have many notes for this video yet. We're doing well. Okay, so full screen, right? So I'm in the shower. The shower screen is like this far away from my face. Okay, like this far away from my face. The huntsman, that big with its legs span. That big with its legs spread out. My face for scale. Terrifying, my friends, terrifying, okay? But I was brave and I had to psych myself up for it, and I did the mad dash, grabbed my towel, quickly wrapped it around my body and ran out of the bathroom. Anyway, all good. That is probably my scariest spider story. All good. Because it hasn't happened again since. It's all good. Oh, goodness gracious. Now I'm going to stop my spider talk, though. But yeah, just if you were ever wondering, yes, spiders in Australia are that big. I've never seen one that big. Like some of the pictures that I've seen of like spiders in the outback, oh my god, I've got just like the heebie-jeebies even thinking about it. That are like... and bigger. I just can't even think about that, right? That's too scary. I've never seen any that size, but I know that they exist in the outback. Anyway, we still haven't caught a cherry trout. And I think I've done pretty well at catching every fish except for one, and that was my own fault. But while talking, I'm doing very well, my friends, I think. But what is the time? We're at 20 to 8. So, ooh, that's a big guy. Probably just going to be another black bass, right? But I am hoping that we are going to see Wisp. Wisp can hang out in this sort of area up in the cliffs of your island. So at 8 o'clock, we might see Wisp. I'm hoping so. Or it can be any time after 8 o'clock, from what I know. But I'm hoping that we see Wisp. Because that would be pretty cool. And at the moment, I don't know what I'm going to do for a thumbnail of this video. So getting a thumbnail with Wisp would be pretty cool. That would be very helpful, actually. I need to just wipe my nose. I'm so sorry. Because I am still less sick. Less sick. Hold on. No, I wanted to organize my pockets first. Okay. I didn't need my fishing rod out anyway. I'm just going to put it away to grab my ladder. I am having a, at what point do I give up on the cherry trout? I was really kind of hoping I would have caught it by now. Oh, not the cherry trout. The golden trout is what it's called. Sorry. I was thinking about the cherry salmon. What point do I give up on catching the golden trout for the night, though? That's going to be a black bass, not a sea bass. We're not in the sea. We're in the river. This way. He's not going to turn that way. I need to turn more this way. Because he's going to be stubborn. My nose is running now. I'm so sorry. That's really gross information to tell you, but I've been going so well. Maybe my cold and flu tablets are wearing off. It's fine. Just if I get a bit sniffly, I'm really sorry. I can't help it. So, I spoke about how that moment in the car with my sister was maybe an early memory, and if it is, it's probably my earliest memory, but if it's not, I have another memory that I know is a memory because I've confirmed it with my parents, and they were like, yeah, that would be very accurate. So my earliest memory, if it's not the spider in the car with my sister screaming, and I totally understand why she was screaming. Anyway, my earliest memory, if it's not that, is when I was growing up. We lived at so many different places in the Australian outback when I was growing up. And when I was really little, like, I don't think I was walking yet. I think I was sitting up, but I'm not sure if I was walking, and maybe I learnt to walk at this place. That's how little I was. We lived on a farm. We've lived on multiple farms throughout my life. I've been a farm girly. A dairy farm we've lived on. My dad used to look after the cows. Like, we didn't own the farm, but we rented the house and my dad worked for the people who owned the farm. Anyway, that's separate to this story. But one of the places, I don't know if this place was the place that was like the dairy farm or not, but it was summer, and it was like a summer storm was happening, and the house that we were living in had a wraparound veranda. That's a very common feature in Australian houses, is wraparound verandas. It's a big part of our architectural style in Australia, wraparound verandas, especially in like the houses that you see in like rural Australia. So we're sitting out on the veranda. It's undercover, so undercover veranda during a summer storm, and we had a border collie dog called Max, and I was sitting on the veranda next to Max during the summer storm. And that's, I can't tell you any more than that. It's just like a little flash in my mind, but I confirmed with my parents. Oh my god, there goes that atlas moth again that I needed to catch. It's totally fine. Anyway, I confirmed with my parents that yes, we had Max at this particular place we were living that had the wraparound porch, and it was very likely that we would be sitting out watching summer storms because my parents wanted my sister and I to not be afraid of storms. So we were sitting out watching thunderstorms ever since we were tiny to get us kind of, not desensitized to them, but so that we weren't absolutely terrified, because summer storms are a very frequent thing in Australia. Like summer thunderstorms. they can be a big cause of fires, out of control fires that start. Another cherry salmon. But to this day, I love summer storms. When they're not like scary and out of control, because sometimes they can get a bit crazy, but there's just something really fascinating to me about a summer thunderstorm. Like the air is just different in a summer thunderstorm to a winter thunderstorm. It's not cold to start off with, it's always warm. And just like the lightning that you can see is always insane. It's just such a different vibe, and I love summer thunderstorms. So thanks to my parents for having us watch thunderstorms when we were kids, right? How full are my pockets? Oh, 2 more spaces in my pockets again. I've been a busy bee. I didn't even realize that I've been so busy. I think maybe after these 2 fish that I'm going to catch, whatever they're going to be, maybe we'll give up on the golden trout for the night, and maybe we can switch around and do some diving. Although we are getting close to 8 o'clock, so maybe I stick it out until 8 and see if Wisp shows up. I want to see if I can actually catch some medium shellfish now as well, just while I'm thinking about having them be sort of the last. It only needs to be 1 for a golden trout, right? There only needs to be 1. The right one is all we need. Come on, medium guy. See, I think that is my earliest memory. Like, I think I may have been like... From the timeline, from what my parents have told me, I started walking around 10 months old. I'm pretty sure that's what my mum said, that I started walking around 10 months old. Like I was an early walker. So I would have maybe been around maybe 9 months old. So yeah. Do you have any super early memories? What is your earliest memory? Let me know. Always fascinated to learn those kinds of things about people, because clearly this had such a lasting impact on me that I can remember it 32 years later. My first ever memory. How cool is that? Anyway. No more medium shells? Medium shadows? Come on, guys. I need 1 more. 1 more for my pockets. Maybe after this, we should go and donate some stuff to Blathers. Or maybe we wait until after I go diving, because I'm going to have lots more to donate to Blathers after diving. Hopefully. I don't know. There's 6 potential things that I can catch tonight, right? I think there is anyway. I didn't look at the times that those creatures were available. I'm not going to get that balloon. I'm so sorry. Okay, I have a feeling we're not going to get any medium shadows. It's going to not give me the ability. Come on, just have something good for me over here, please. Okay, it's not. Okay, just 2 little guys then, I suppose. Please turn yourself around a little bit. It's not going to. It's just going to go right for that corner. That's okay. I can work out that. I can work around that. There you go. A crucian carp. I can hear that mole cricket going off like crazy. I don't need to catch one ever again. Stoked about it. Let me just make sure. Oh no, that is my pockets full. Okay. Oh good, well let's just make sure we're not missing out on any medium shells anyway, because I can put my wetsuit on if I need to. And medium shadows, I mean. I can put my wetsuit on if need be. Nope, that's okay. We're gonna descend then, my friends. We are descending. And now, my friends, we are after dark, aren't we? Yes, we surely are. Doesn't take long. Oh, Okie dokie. Let's go and empty our pockets. Also, sorry if you, like, don't care at all about my trauma dumping on spiders or even me talking about memories. You know, I feel like we talk so much just about Animal Crossing as we're playing, and then I don't want there to be silence while I'm fishing and stuff. And, you know, I figure maybe if you've been hanging around for all this time, for all of these hours with me, that maybe you want to get to know me a little bit better. So if you don't care, I'm sorry, but I'm probably still going to just tell you about bits and bobs. I have a list, a list of talking points that I think about. Things that are like some funny stories from life and things that I think are funny or that I want to share with you guys. And that was actually on the list. Some spider incidences and my earliest memory was on the list. So I can cross them off my list too, right? All right. I do need to get some fossils assessed. Look, I reckon we're just going to go diving first though, okay? So let me just have a look at the sea creatures list. Okay, let's check that out. Oopsie. All right, so there is only 2 things that we cannot catch right now. The sea urchin is available all day. It's a small shadow size and moves very slowly. The slate pencil urchin is available from 4 PM. It's a medium shadow and moves at medium speed. The Giga's giant clam is available all day. It's very large and very fast, and as far as I'm aware, it's very rare. I know exactly what it looks like and it's gorgeous, so I can't wait to catch that one. The vampire squid is available to catch from 4 PM. It's a medium shadow, is very fast, and I think is also kind of rare. I don't think it's very rare, but I think it's kind of rare. So those are the 4 things that we can catch now. So let's put on our wetsuit, my friends. Let's go for a dive. Oh, it's been so long since we've been diving. So exciting. It's because I haven't had anything that's needed to be caught by the end of the month. And now that I've made the list of things that are just available as of right now that we don't have to catch by the end of the month, I can catch more things. And I think I'm going to catch everything because, again, we are chasing something. Off the bat, we are immediately chasing something. I can't see what the shadow size is. But we are definitely chasing something that is moving very fast. Because could this be a vampire squid? No. Okay, it's the little umbrella octopus. Okay, that's fine. I was like, surely we are not catching one of the very rare things immediately, right? That was crazy. Anyway, what was I saying? I can't remember. It's gone from my brain. What are you? Ah, that's what I was saying. We do also have a certain amount of sea creatures that we need to catch. I think it's 2,500 that we need to catch for the sea creatures for the Nook Miles goals, so I may as well just catch everything I see, right? Also, potential to see Pascal. Also, thinking maybe I should take the thumbnail while diving. How am I going to do that, though? I don't think I'm going to be able to, right? Unless maybe if I see Pascal, I'll just grab a screenshot of seeing Pascal. I don't know. We'll see. What are you? A whelk. In the corner, no worries, nothing in the deep corner there. Fantastic. So, maybe another early memory I can share with you, okay? I was probably kindergarten age for this one. An acorn barnacle, no worries. Can add that to my list of things to sell. Are those bubbles moving really fast or is it just me? Also, we've caught 3 sea creatures for Nook Mars goals. That's so good. Oh, what's the fish? A killifish. No, I'm probably not going to catch that. That's fine. I feel like those bubbles are moving kind of fast. I don't know. Let's see. It's a scallop! It oughta be saving! Hi, Pascal. I'm gonna see if I can get a screenshot with you, my guy, for the thumbnail. Hey man, about that scallop of yours, can I have it? Oh my goodness, you sure can. Let me just write down in my notes that you have showed up at this time so I can try and get a thumbnail. Okay. Sure, here you go. Whoa, thanks for your generosity, man. Since you were cool, I left you something you'll dig. While I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you, the deep kind. Feel this. If your philosophy can't be summed up in 3 words on a t-shirt, man, it's just too much work. I love your vibe, Pascal. Stick that in your skillet and let it simmer. Yep, today is a good day. I agree. Off he goes. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to get a thumbnail with him though. Unless I grab it while he's swimming, because he's swimming down this way. Yeah, no, that's not really going to do anything for me, is it? Nah. Anyway, I give up on that. It's fine. I just don't know what I'm going to do for the thumbnail of this video. Because this video's kind of been all over the place. I don't know. Maybe I could go to Savannah's house and do like the exclamation outside of Savannah's house though. To be like, look who's moved in. I don't know. I have no idea. This is the plight of being a creator. You've got to always be thinking about this kind of stuff. And when part of it is creating the thumbnails while you're creating the content, it can be really difficult. This is the only time I've ever sort of had an issue. A really big thing that's still an anemone, of course. I should have known, my friends. Anyway, not complaining. I love creating content. And like I said, this is the first time I've had an issue with coming up with a thumbnail idea for an Animal Crossing video, so that's alright. I'm sure I'll figure something out. Maybe even it's just like something like this, like one of these little pose moments. To say that I'm going diving. I am still hopeful that maybe we'll see Wisp though. It's 1 minute to 8 right now, so by the time we finish a round of the island, if Wisp is gonna be about, it should be about, right? What are you? An octopus. I feel like it didn't even give chase though. Like make me give chase. Anyway. So far nothing new, which is interesting because I think there's a couple of the sea creatures available that are very common. Like I think the slate pencil urchin thing, it kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies looking at it. I can picture it so vividly. I think that one's pretty common. So I would have thought we would have come across it by now. This one wasn't on my list. The spotted garden eel. I got a spotted garden eel. Was it unspotted before I saw it? Let me just go and check my list because I don't think it was there. It was not on my list. Well, there we go. One that I missed, but there we go. Super exciting. I got a spotted garden eel. Was it unspotted before I saw it? Welcome, friend. You're going to get donated to Blathers. So exciting. Also, those bells were the bells for 8 o'clock. So maybe I'll grab that as the thumbnail because at least that's a new creature. Right, let me just note that down, that time down. Cool. Let's see what this guy is going to be. This little friendo. What are you? Well, you look like a big friendo. Another Dungeness crab. No worries. So, I've got 2 lots of bubbles. One on either side of the screen. Let's go for these ones. Oh no, are we up the top? We are up the top, so I might go grab these ones first because these ones are in the corner. So I won't come back this way, that's all. I am going to keep as many of the sea creatures as I can. The ones that we've already donated. Because, I mean, we've got fish that we're selling to CJ. We've got bugs that we're selling to Flick. The sea creatures we can sell just to the Nook boys. I mean, CJ and Flick don't buy the sea creatures, but the Nook boys do. So if ever we need to sell 5,000 bells worth of stuff and I don't know what to sell, we can sell sea creatures, right? So may as well keep them. As long as I've got the space for them, right? What are you? Some seaweed, I should have known. It's all good. Here's our little beach area, the main beach up the back. Nope, it's not. Okay, I thought it was. Must be in this little outlet here then. Nope, okay, no worries. Just ignore me. I don't know where I am apparently. It's fine. It's so fine. What are you? Probably more seaweed. Oh no, another scallop. No worries. We only get to donate one to Pascal every day, so we won't see Pascal again. But it is always nice to see Pascal. He's a cutie. Everyone's a cutie in Animal Crossing. Anyway, I was telling you about another early memory, wasn't I? And then I got just completely sidetracked. So I would have been in kindergarten age, so maybe 3 or 4 years old. And I was with my dad at a playground. And this playground, like this park, it was so... I can't remember much of what was at the park, but it had this thing that definitely wouldn't be at the park anymore, okay? Like, this was the 90s, my friends. Things were different in the 90s, okay? You probably lived through them yourself, so you probably know that things were different in the 90s, right? But this was like... It was a spinning thing, but it was an enclosed spinning thing. So it had like... It was off the ground. You had to climb up into it. There were like 2 or 3 holes, like little human-shaped holes for like kids to crawl into. And then there was a little wheel on the inside that you would spin the wheel and that would make the whole thing spin. And I remember going on that. It was orange, bright orange. My dad outside and me seeing my dad on the outside through the holes of this little spinning thing at the playground. I love spinning rides. I love spinning rides, and I don't get motion sickness with them. I don't get motion sickness anyway on anything, whether I'm like on a boat or whether I'm like reading a book in a car. I can do all of that totally fine. Don't get motion sickness. And I attribute my love of spinning rides to that little playground thing at the playground when I was 3 or 4 years old. Love that. It's an urchin. That also wasn't on my list. Clearly I did a bad job with finding things that were available now, but yes, I got a sea urchin. It wasn't even urchin for it. I really wasn't even searching for it. But here we go. We got it. Fantastic. 2 new things to add to the list of things to donate to Blab is so good, and I love that. More bubbles over here, though. I am going to go back and grab them. Oh, goodness. Lots of bubbles everywhere now. That was worth it. I found a pearl. Could today get any more perfect? It really could only get more perfect, I think, if we happen to catch a glimpse of Wisp. And then if we were also able to catch a glimpse of a golden trout. That would be the only way it could get more better, right? More better? That's not grammar. Ooh. Okay, what are you? Big guy? Probably... No, not an anemone. They don't move. Another scallop. No worries. Whereabouts are we on the map? Okay, we're near that corner. My pockets are full, so if I get anything else, I'm going to have to double up. Anything else that I want to keep, that is. I'm going to have to get rid of some things. Oh, do I go back for these bubbles? I'm going to go back for these bubbles. What are you? What are you? You're making me give lots of chase? Not super fast, but it's another little umbrella octopus. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to let it go because I've already got one of them. And I don't need that one. I'm going to get these bubbles too. And then we will move forwards, I swear. Alright. What are you? I should have known. We're going to let that one go too. It's all good. I feel like there was another early memory that I wanted to share you when I wrote down early memories on my list. But I can't remember what it was. Okay, another Dungeness crab, no worries. I'm sure it'll come back to me. What are you? Another anemone. It's totally fine. It's all good. I know. I'm gonna let it go. This episode has gone super quick for me. I don't know if it has for you, but it has for me. We're coming up to an hour and 55 minutes. It doesn't feel like it's been almost 2 hours to me, my friends. Another Dungeness crab, my goodness gracious. So even though we're not keeping any of these creatures, they are still going towards me having caught them for the Nook Miles goals. It's all good. So, whoa, turn around. Thank you. Another whelk, that's okay. So with next episode, we're going to be getting the new villager in. So I need to try my absolute damnedest to get us to a 3-star island next episode. To do that, I'm going to have to place some random... It can be the most random objects outside. Like, I'll pretty much just grab things that I have in the inventory at home and drag them outside. Oh, it's the pencil slate urchin. It just kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies, the way that it moves. It's kind of like fingers. Anyway, it's fine. That's one I can cross off the list. Thank you so much. Oh! I've just realized that the spotted garden eel was on the list. I just couldn't see it because it was at the bottom of the page. So that one I can also cross off the list. Very good. And the sea urchin was on the list. I mentioned that earlier. My goodness, apparently I couldn't read. It's fine. It's all good. So that was 3 things off the sea creature list, which means we only have 3 sea creatures left, and there's only 1 that we can catch right now. No. 2 that we can catch right now. I'm confused. Anyway, it's fine. Yes, I got a slate pencil urchin. Its handwriting is gorgeous. Please get it off my screen. The wiggling is creeping me out. Yes, I do want to swap it with something. I'm going to swap it with... I'll swap it with one of the seaweeds. That's fine. Cool. So, we could catch a vampire squid and we could catch a Giga's giant clam. Right? Those are the other 2 that we could potentially catch right now. I mean, we probably won't. I have a feeling they're both rare, but the potential is there, right? You just never know. Anyway, so to have our island get to a 5-star, because we're getting a new villager in the next episode, that'll bring us up to 8 villages, and that is a requirement for having your island get to 3 stars, is having 8 villages, right? So that'll be a good start. We also need to have lots of flowers out. Lots of island, like, bits and pieces, like decor out and about on the island, so that's fine. And also having some fences down. Now, I do have some fences in my inventory at home that I can put out. I'm just going to be putting all of these things in random places just so we can get to a 3-star island. Because, like I said, everything gets so much better once we get to a 3-star island. Everything gets unlocked. The gameplay gets expanded so much more than what it is currently once we become a 3-star island. So that's going to be the focus for next episode, is doing everything within my power to get to a 3-star island. Because the longest part will be over. The longest part really is just getting 8 villages on your island, and we will have achieved that. I still can't wait to see who it is, though. Savannah is such a great addition. I'm stoked with her. I feel like we've got a pretty good mix. Like, I love all of our villages, but I don't love them all enough that they're all gonna stay, right? I mean, Matilda obviously is MVP at the moment because she is a dreamie of mine. Blue Bear I'm gonna hold on to for as long as possible because I adore her. But I would be kind of happy to let Genji go. Jock villages aren't my vibe, and his aesthetic is not my vibe. He's nice. He's been sweet. But I would be happy to let him go. And Huck, again, we had to accept him because he was our first campsite person. But he's not my vibe. And I would be happy to let him go. And Barreled, I mean, I've got the tiniest little bit of a soft spot for Barreled, but again, he's just not quite my vibe, and I would be happy to let him go. Pashmina I'll hold on to for a little while longer because, like, we're besties apparently, and I love that. But eventually I'll be letting her go too. But I'm going to hold on to Blue Bear for as long as I can. Matilda is never leaving. And Savannah I'll hold on to for a little while as well because, like I said, she seems like she's going to be pretty cool. I am just very intrigued to who the game's going to put in to that other slot. I'm not checking it though. I will keep true to that. I'm not going to look at who it is. We'll find out together. I'm not going back for those bubbles. Are we down near the corner? Is that why it was taking so long? Yes, okay. Let me get these bubbles. I should have known that it would be more seaweed. Anyway, all good. Do we have anything else far over in the corner? Because there always tends to be something right in the corner, right? Yes, I should have known that there would be. What are you? Another spotted garden eel. They're pretty cute for an eel. Because there's like an eel, 2 eels that we can catch from the sea, and those ones kind of creep me out. There's a moray eel and there's a ribbon eel. I don't think we can catch them just yet. The moray eel freaks me out. It's real gross looking. Sorry about it. The ribbon eel is interesting, but it's also just kind of eh. But the spotted garden eel looks just like the cutest little snake. Looks like the cutest little snake friend. No, I don't want to swap it with anything actually. Let it go. That being said, I'm also just not really a fan of snakes in real life. Not my thing. Lizards, depends on the lizard. We've had blue tongue lizards throughout my life. Not like as pets. We've rescued blue tongue lizards that have had injuries and have nursed them back to health over my life. Or like babies that we found that had sorry, I was wondering what that bug was. Babies that we'd found that didn't seem to have like a mother around or anything. And we raised them until they were old enough to go out on their own. Never to keep forever. It was only ever to help them to be able to live their best life. But multiple lizards throughout life. Blue tongue lizards. They do have blue tongues. That's why they're called blue tongue lizards. Oh, that's a big one. That scallop shadow looked huge in the water then. Crazy. We are almost back to the start, my friends. A couple things, 3 things to donate though. So good. It is raining. I can hear the rain outside. Sorry, it just kind of spooked me for a second. I was like, what is that noise? It's rain. I think whatever we're going to catch next is going to be our last thing that we will catch, my friends. Because there's my Halloween archway, which I am keeping the Halloween setup out there because that's going to go towards the decor we have on our islands to get us to a 3-star island. So I need to keep that all out. Also, it's just cute. I miss Halloween already. But then, you know, Toy Day is coming up. Toy Day, Christmas in Animal Crossing. It's called Toy Day in Animal Crossing. And that's just a whole other fun vibe that I love. I love the Toy Day event. It's so cute. Alright, well that's gonna be it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Sorry, I'm an auntie with a 3-year-old niece who loves Frozen. It's all good. I feel like it's not bad now. Like, I feel like when Frozen first came out and the craze was like the craze, it was really annoying, right? But now it's not so bad. Did we catch 2 pearls? Or maybe, no, maybe we didn't catch 2 pearls. Maybe Pascal gave us 1. That's okay. I'm going to chuck it there for a second while I just reorganize this, because I have a feeling I'm not going to donate to Blathers just yet. We just put down one of the spotted garden eels. Huck just scared the crap out of me. I didn't know what he was. I was like, what are you? My urchin can go on the top. Beautiful. And then over here, I'm going to put down... What's the other thing that we got that's new? The slate pencil urchin. I'll pop that down and I can chuck the nibblefish on top. Beautiful. Pockets organized. Wetsuit can come off. I can hear a balloon. I don't have a slingshot. I forgot about that. All good. I'm going to pick up the pearl. All right, let's go and see if Wisp has shown up on our islands. Wisp doesn't necessarily have to be up in the higher levels, but it's more common to find Wisp up there, that's all. Let's see. Let's ascend, my friends. Let's go all the way up. Now, who are we looking for, my friends? We're looking for a ghosty goo. Wisp is a ghost. The cutest ghost that you ever did see. Not up on this part. Like I said, it's not guaranteed that Wisp is going to be here. But I was really hoping that Wisp would be here. Just making sure I haven't missed Wisp over in this area that I couldn't see. Okay. Maybe Wisp isn't here. That would make me less sad. But that's okay. We'll get to meet Wisp eventually. There's still, I think, a couple of people that we haven't met yet either, actually. Like, we haven't met Mabel and Sable's sister. Because there is a third Able sister. Label. She comes to your island eventually. We haven't met her yet. We haven't met Wisp. Who else haven't we met? Have we met Kix? I don't know if we've met Kix. Kix is another vendor. Sells shoes. I don't know if we've met Kix yet. And then obviously we haven't met a lot of the vendors on Harv's Island, like Katrina and Reese and Cyrus and... What's the turtle's name? Is it Mortimer? I can't remember. It's been too long. I have a feeling that Wisp isn't here, my friends. Aw, that's okay. Another time. Do I want to go and donate to Blathers? Oh, sezrawrr over here. Okay, Blue Bear, what's up? Thank you. The reaction, it wouldn't react. I'm going to talk to Blue Bear and just see if she wants to... Hey, I know this is like out of nowhere, but I want you to have my tea and towel. Okay. If you don't end up using this, it's totally fine if you give it away. I'm just glad to get it off my hands. Okay. Thank you, Blue Bear. I don't have a slingshot. I need to make another slingshot. Just making sure that Wisp isn't hanging out down around here. No, okay. It's fine. No Wisp tonight. Do I want to donate to Blathers is the question. What other Nook Miles goals do I have? Yeah. I'm just gonna... I don't have enough space in my pockets. Okay, let me just offload some of this stuff and I'll think about it for a second. I'm kind of going to want to finish up soon, I think. So maybe I'm not going to donate to Blathers tonight. Maybe I'll leave that for next episode. I don't know. But all of these things can go in our storage. I'm also going to put this recipe in our storage because I don't want to learn it. I've got a couple of recipes in storage that I can gift to other villagers. I think that'll be one that I gift to other villagers. My storage is full? How much storage do we have? 240. See, that's what I mean. We don't even have enough storage to get to 300 yet to complete that Nook Miles goal. Because I need to upgrade my house. Okay, well, look at all the things that we've got, right? Well, I guess I'm just going to put some of our extra creatures just in on the floor for the seaweed in a pile on the floor. It's all good. Okay. I need to make another slingshot, so let me do that because I will forget to do that, and then next episode I'll be annoyed that I don't have a slingshot, so I need to make that while it's on the brain. Hardwood for a slingshot or softwood or normal wood? Maybe it's normal, I don't know. Hardwood, I should have known. I am having a surprisingly difficult time finding hardwood at the moment. We've got more softwood than anything else, but hardwood I'm really struggling to come by. It's a miracle that I even had 6 on me right now. Anyway, it's all good. We've made a slingshot. Totally fine. Drop that. Move this over. I think I am going to leave the donating to Blathers just because, I mean, at 2 hours and 10 minutes, it's probably going to take me like 20 minutes just to donate all of these things because I like to learn all of the information. And I would like to leave the talking for when I'm feeling a lot better and not sick because I know I sound disgusting and I'm sorry about it. I can't help it. Maybe let's just talk to Tom for a second. Let's just see if he's got anything to say now that we've had a new villager move in. Maybe he's got some words he wants to impart with me. He doesn't. Okay. It's so fine. Yes, thank you for the 50 bonus miles. Let's see. What do we have on offer in Nook Shopping? I've already got KK Corral, so I don't need to buy that. There's the handheld lantern that I bought the other day, so I don't need to buy any of that stuff. That's okay. Yeah, okay. No worries. I mean, there's no point sitting down and talking to him because if he wanted to talk to me, he would have already done it, so it's fine. I thought maybe he would have had a message of congratulations for having another villager move to the island, but that's okay. I am not going to check the bulletin board, by the way. These 2 owls on top of the bulletin board mean that we have 2 bulletin board posts to look at, but I'm not going to look at them. I don't really care about the bulletin boards. And also, the owls are just so cute. I would rather have the owls. The owls will go away if I check the bulletin board posts. I've already done all of that. I'm just making sure there's nothing else I need to do, right? I mean, maybe I could just do one quick sweep of the clifftop rivers and see if there's any medium shadows that I can catch. One final attempt at catching a golden trout, right? Because we've had a pretty decent amount of success with the sea creatures, right? It would just be really nice to top it all off with a golden trout. Well, that's not a medium shadow. Oh my god, Wisp. That's Wisp. That's Wisp. We have a ghost friend. Oh my god. That's so good. That's so good. I'm gonna want to take a photo with Wisp. Quick. Quick. No, come back. Wisp. Come back. Oh, Maybe I would have been able to grab that for a second there, though. Oh my god, I'm so excited that we've got Wisp. I'm so glad I came back to look at the cliff tops. That is so good. Wisp. Hi. Oh my gosh, so good. I'm just gonna set up for a thumbnail just in case. Just in case Wisp comes back into view and I can get a quick thumbnail. That would be so good. Come on, Wisp. Head on over. Head on over to my direction. You know you want to fly yourself back this way. There's Wisp. Oh my god. I can totally... Wisp. Oh, I don't know if I will have got that. Anyway, I can make something work from that, I think. I'm just going to hold on for a little bit longer and make sure Wisp doesn't come back. I'm so sorry to make you wait like this. We've had the plight of trying to get a good thumbnail for a bit of this night, so... Where are you, Wisp? There you are. Let's just chat to Wisp. Let's do this. Ghost! Please, I haven't done anything wrong. Just let me go. Huh? A human? A real live human? I've been on this island for a long time, but I've never seen a human. Oh, you just moved here? Oh, okay. Well, that explains everything. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Wisp. Nice to meet you. Well, I'll just be honest with you. I love the darkness, especially nighttime, but I'm afraid of ghosts. The irony, you poor thing, Wisp. Phew, this little run-in with you has me all shaken up. You scared some pieces of my spirit right out of me. We saw them fly away. Looks like they flew off when we bumped into each other. There's no way I can stay like this. What a pickle. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but... Could you maybe collect the pieces of my spirit that flew away? I sure can. Otherwise, I'll be like this forever, and I cannot deal with that. Please help. I promise there'll be something good in it for you. Now, let's see here. There are 5 pieces of my spirit in all. You should be able to find them floating around the island. You'll need a net to catch them. I'm counting on you. Thank you. Oh my god, Wisp, you're so cute. I need to get all of your spirit pieces. Let's see if we can find them. I love this. I think that helping... Oh, there's one. I'm pretty sure helping Wisp goes towards Nook Miles as well. Like how we've got a Nook Miles achievement going for every time we help Gulliver. I think we have one for every time we help Wisp as well. So we need to do it a certain amount of times. I'm so excited. I am so glad that I came back to look for the Golden Trout one more time. So excited. Oh, no, not that one. This one. How cute is Wisp, by the way? They are just a cutie patootie. I don't know if Wisp is a boy or a girl, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe they are neither. I don't know. I haven't looked that up. I should look that up. I'm just going to refer to them as them, because I don't know. Where, where's your spirit? Where, where's your spirit? I can hear one. Where, where's your spirit? Where could your spirit be? I knew I could hear a piece. I've caught a Wisp spirit piece. That's the second piece. So good. I love doing this kind of stuff. Give me a quest and I will go on it, my friends. I love a good task to complete. Well, it depends on what the task is. I love a fun task to complete. No spirit pieces up that way, no worries. Oh my goodness, Blue Bear. I'm going to chat to you again and see if you want to talk to me about anything. Thanks for stopping to say hi. Let's chat. I went for a simple look with this Aran knit sweater. It suits you. I know it's not very me, but I have to learn how to dress down. I don't know what you mean by it's not very you. I think you look adorable. Once I'm famous, I'll need to fool the paparazzi. That means making them think I'm a boring person. She's so cute. Alright. Back to finding the spirit pieces. That freaking Atlas moth. I will eventually catch one of them, okay? I just gotta stop running everywhere. I just run everywhere and I scare them away. There's a spirit piece. Nope, can't catch it from the bridge apparently. Yes, I can. If I could. Thank you. There we go. I caught a wisp spirit. That makes 3. 2 more pieces to go. Oh, 1 more piece to go. Oh, it's right behind us. Okay, no worries. Phew, 1 more to go. And then, hold on. Oh, my net. I have another net though. It's okay. All good. Oopsie, up here. We're going to chuck that. Organizing my pockets. You know how it goes. Let's go get this last piece. Beautiful. I caught a Wisp spirit piece. Yay, that's the last one. Let's go return them to Wisp. Let's. I'm so excited. Oh, sorry, Genji. I ran into you. I didn't know you were there. My bad. Alright, Wisp, here I am. Where are you? You should be up here somewhere. There you are. You did it! You found all the pieces of my spirit. Come on, hand them over. Hurry. Here you go. I'm going to give them to you. Perfect. That's all 5 pieces. So cute. Ta-da! Back to normal. Phew, thank goodness. And thank you. I feel wonderful. Oh, you're so welcome. Oh, right. I need to give you the reward I promised. What's it going to be? We get to make a decision. Well, who doesn't love furniture? I can get you something you don't have yet, or I can get you something expensive. So what's it going to be? And I'm going to say something expensive, because at this point, it's highly likely that we don't have it, because we don't have expensive furniture, right? And if it's something I don't want, I can sell it for lots of bells. So I'm going to say something expensive. Okay, you got it. So we're looking for something a little on the expensive side, huh? Yeah. I'm not that great at judging the volume of items, so I'm not totally sure if this item is worth a lot, but here, have a porcelain vase. Okay, depending on the pattern, it might be really nice. I'll put this item in your pocket, okay? Thank you. Let me just say, I hope our paths cross again sometime. Until then, farewell. Oh my god, I so do too! I love Wisp. What a pal, what a friendo. Oh, and we did get some Nook miles for helping Wisp. I reckon that'll be what that is. Let's see. Wispy Island Secrets. If you happen to encounter one of the island's secrets, maybe just keep it to yourself. We don't want to scare anyone away from here. Pretty sure that's in your island contract. I'm more than happy to help Wisp. Wisp is such my vibe. I love it. All right, we got to help Wisp another 9 times, sorry, to get to the next one. Cool, so we're going to be encountering Wisp a lot. Let's go and check out this vase though, this vase. I still don't know how to say that word. I have said both at multiple points in my life, and I don't know which one is correct. I think it's dependent on where you are. Like, I think Americans say it one way and the UK says it another way, and technically I'm a descendant of the UK, right? So technically I should say it the way that the UK say it. I don't know how they say it though. Let's go and check it out. It's probably vase. I would probably say vase. I'm gonna say vase. Okay. Let's check it out. Let's have a look. Okay, not exactly my vibe, but it might be one that we can get recolored by Reese and Cyrus. So I'm gonna hold on to it. I'll put it in our pocket. I can't. We don't have room in storage. I'm gonna put it in the corner of this room then. Nice. Okay. A little something. Maybe Happy Home Academy will be happy to see that in the corner. You guys, I feel like that was the perfect way to end this video as well. I'm stoked with that. Fabulous. I'm so glad we got to meet Wisp. We caught some new things. We made another new friend in Savannah. Very exciting. Should I get some sleep? I'll just lie down. Because, my friends, that is all I have for another episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Like I said, next episode we're going to find out who our next new friend is going to be, and we're going to be on the path to hopefully getting to 3 stars. I would love to get to 3 stars next episode. We're going to be checking in with Isabelle to see where our island is rated after we have the next villager move in, though, to see where we're at, see how far we've got to go. Hopefully we're not still at a 1 star. Oh my goodness, could you imagine if we were at a 1 star? Anyway, lots of work to do in the next episode. I hope that you will join me for that. If you would like to see more of me, any more of my Animal Crossing gameplay, please hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you don't miss out on every time that I upload. And if you did like this episode, let me know by hitting the like button and leave me a comment as well. Let me know, like I mentioned earlier, your earliest memories would be super cool to know. And also, if you have any names for our froggy friend, our seahorse friend, and who was the new friend that I had to get you to name from this episode? I can't remember. Oh, it was Matilda's Joey. I need to look up whether Matilda's Joey has a name. That's fine. Anyway, I will do that. But with that being said, you guys, I hope you're having a fantastic morning, noon, or night. I hope whatever time of day it is for you, that it is a great one. And with that being said, I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.